They've seen me pick the bottle up and put the Bible down. They've heard me crying out more times than I can count. They've seen me fall, seen me cross, seen me stand. They know what I'm not and they know who I am. If these walls could talk, they'd tell the hell and the secrets the demons are for. They know just how far I've come. If these walls could talk.
They see me talking to myself and talking to God. They see me at the bottom, praying for the top. They've seen me fall, seen me crawl, seen me stand. They know what I'm not anymore, and they know who I am. If these walls could talk, they'd tell the hell and the secrets the demons I've fought. They know just how far I've come. If these walls could talk. Had to live, had to learn, had to burn it all down. I had to get lost to get found. If these walls could talk. If these walls could talk. If these walls could talk. They'd tell the hell and the secrets the demons ask for. They see just how far I've come. If these walls could talk. If these walls could talk. If these walls could talk.
Well, Mama told me when I was young, said sit beside me, my only son, and listen closely to what I say. And if you do this, it'll help you some sunny day. Or take your time, don't live too fast. Troubles will come and they will pass. You'll find a warm arm and you'll find love. And don't forget that there is a someone up above. And be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple get your lust from the rich man's gold. All that you need now is in your soul. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Be something you love and understand. Baby, be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? Oh, don't you worry, you'll find yourself. Follow your heart and nothing else. And you can do this, oh baby, if you try. All that I want from you, my son, is to be satisfied and be a simple kind of man. Won't you do this for me, son, if you can? So baby, be a simple man. Oh, won't you do this for me, son, if you can?
Oh shoot. Oh, okay.
What's up?
I heard pizza language there for a minute. You must have snuck in.
Excuse me?
I heard Italian in the background.
Man, this job is really ass. I gotta do it. All the responsibilities upon me, and everybody running that stupid place is a moron.
Hmm.
I guess we're live.
Yeah, we are.
Well, we've got some things to talk about. Do we just wait for the others?
I have no idea. Well, it's chill chat, so I mean, we're less like structured on these anyway, more lax on these anyway. So like,
Sure.
I'm just gonna like play AC in a minute anyway. So,
Really interesting thing that you posted. Honestly, the worries about Superman is just, they won't get it anyway.
yeah.
Because if there's Superman by itself is a pretty simple story. The guy represents justice and represents, simple, wholesome, morals.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically the Superman that comes to save you. He has a cool story. Just people wanted to either play too much on it, or they kind of lost the fields whenever Injustice got released and everybody wet their panties about it.
I mean,
Because of the whole fallibility of humanity and everything that, power corrupts absolutely and all that shit.
mm. I mean, well, it was fun when it first came out, and then the comic tie-in was actually pretty decent. But like, it did get annoying, especially since like we kind of got like in the last like 6 some odd years that it was like nothing but like evil Superman stuff. So, and from what I'm hearing of it, like I'm a little annoyed that they're not doing like proper Superman, but like it feels like they're doing a version of early New 52 Earth 1 where he's kind of like Spider-Man, where he's just getting a start in the Daily Planet, and like he doesn't exactly know how he's gonna go about his job and be Superman. So
At least they're not ruining the originals. That's at least a good thing. Well, at least they'll never know they'll mount up to what the animated series could have done for Superman.
mm,
Oh, we're talking about Superman? Okay.
Yep.
Awesome. Honestly, I'm just tired of seeing the crypto plushes because I'm gonna they're so fucking many.
Yeah, we know that the
oh,
whole
right, the
they
dog.
got yeah. Because I guess they know the Reddit guys are always gonna go for the hacking dog arena. Nothing bad needs to happen. It feels exploitative to a point.
Mm.
Not to throw stones, but kind of feels like it.
They killed the dog.
Bro, we can barely hear you. What's going on there?
Oh, sorry. Let me adjust everything.
They were saying? Never mind, I feel like everything that needs to be said about Superman has already been told 1,000 times.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
know? We're bored of, this sort of thing. At least Invincible gives there another turn of, the guy of, Omni-Man was just, misguided and just never thought this would have happened because humanity unironically just changed him for the better by
Mm.
giving him responsibilities and a bigger outlook on life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Every time I hear Omni Man, my brain goes to that one shit post meme. Like, Mark, love your wife, love my wife like a pet.
Yeah, yeah, it is indeed that. And then the boys just it devolved into a massive fling, into a shit fling. 'Cause guess what? People want to be right, but they're not gonna but they only listen to the only things that they want to listen. And also Amazon Reddit are a bunch of hacks.
Meanwhile, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, well,
Amazon.
they'll hire pretty much anyone and everyone. So there is some hope for them. Like Eternalist has gotten 2 new seasons, so they're doing a prequel as well as they're adapting True Believer. So as well as a handful of other projects, though. So, but like it's more of a case of them hiring anyone and everyone. They're kind of doing a weird thing that Netflix did, but I guess because they have more money than Netflix, I guess it's not as much of an issue. At least that's my perspective.
Oh, speaking about weird things and issues, apparently the Death Stranding movie is going to be a prequel to Death Stranding.
There's a Death Stranding
Yay.
movie.
Yeah, there's going to be a Death Stranding movie, and it's going to be following a reporter that works with Higgs before Higgs became Higgs. Does that make sense?
So I won't be shocked if
Sorta.
the cast of the game shows up because they're basically just like what's the word for it? Modeling them in. So I wouldn't be shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's a prequel to the first game, which I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. They're going to explore Higgs's backstory of how he became, you know,
Eggs.
I don't want a robot fucking wielding guitar guy.
Cool. I honestly do not care much for Death Stranding. I mean, pretty cool shit, pretty kino. I think the second might be better than the first since it becomes a bit more bombastic, but I'll be honest, I'm not captivated. I just don't feel any strong way, one way or the other. It's just, eh. Kojima could do better. Make another Zone of Ender, you coward.
Well, I think
I'm in,
Konami has those. Yeah, Konami has the
Oh,
rights to that game. Yeah.
oh,
they do.
fuck, right. Yeah, you're right, damn it.
I mean, he hopefully he can make a new mech game with what's the studio? From Software. Maybe he can do something with them. I don't know.
Another
Probably
Armored Core.
I mean, it's a probability, but again, the market is nice and ripe for, mecha stuff ever since Fires of the Rubicon kind of took everything by surprise. And, you know, mecha is still going strong as a genre. I feel like Kojima just needs
I
to
am.
go there and grab it.
Grab it by
It's
what? The feet?
grab it by the cockpit and just drive that thing around and just, say how this is done. It's right there. I'm not pushing,
I,
but
I
it's
I
right
get
there.
it. Honestly, mech animes, like the newest one that's everyone's really loving right now is Mecha Breakers. Well, when you do that, like when you show this, like show a picture of Mecha Breakers and the character customization, like damn, they put jiggle physics to Jello jealous.
Mecha Breakers.
What?
Mecha Breakers, yeah.
Mecha Break?
Yeah, that. Sorry.
Yeah.
I don't even know what this thing is about because I'm not, that in deep to mecha stuff. But okay, I'll write that thing down and check it out by myself.
Mega Break
Anyway,
has a character customization that like is on levels with Fantasy Star Online.
damn. You got my interest. Now,
Okay. So that's what that looks like. I'll show that in that chat. Let me turn these subtitles on.
And honestly, we also need to get an armor core game for that secret level. Like I want them to build upon that concept.
would be nice.
There we go. Everything's good. Okay. I was worried for a minute. Ow.
What was that?
Background noise probably from Vincent.
Oh, that was my controller. I can't really do anything about that. Mm. Okay.
Hold on, I'm putting you on speaker.
Sean, it's William. Is everything taken care of?
But yeah.
Hello to you too.
So how's everyone's day?
So. I mean, so far. Like, at least it's the weekend. Weekend for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Alex.
Long and tiresome. Yeah, long and tiresome. My fucking job I'm the only one who's working there, so everything is up to me.
Got this, Alex. I will give it you.
So I'm just, kind of shit out of luck. And tomorrow there's people coming in, so I gotta be 110% active because if something escapes, they're gonna be whipping my ass for it.
It's something escapes like, oh my god, we don't another fucking pandemic.
Supposed to be because it's just a small travel thing, so it's just me. Because they can't really afford anyone else, so it's just me. That's it. Bit of pressure, but I can manage. Tiresome, but I can manage. If only I had days off.
Right.
Unfortunately, I need to be present there 24/7, so I'm shit out of luck on that. In the meantime, how's y'all been generally?
I moved into a new apartment.
Okay, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. And last night, fucking the wall started leaking water.
What?
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
That's not been
Apparently,
prepped. You need to get with,
I already talked to the guys. I already figured out where the issue came from. I've already reported it. It was my neighbors that are connected to me to the behind me. Their shower just exploded water everywhere and it went through our wall. So it went through the floorboards because they had a small ceiling, small little area. So it leaked through already pre-established holes. So there's no new holes. I threw cat litter down to absorb it. Now I have the fan going to dry it up. I've already recorded it. I've already made notes with it. And if black mold starts growing and all that jazz, it's fucking Arizona. Good luck.
Yeah, I can imagine
Oh,
a place like Arizona having less than zero problems of black mold that isn't just,
oh,
in the
so,
sink.
so the thing we have to worry about is red mold.
Why do I feel like that's even worse?
Because red mold is made from iron.
Oh,
Yeah.
I learned my shit about excess iron. It's not a pretty thing.
Oh no, yeah, no. Arizona's notorious for fucking iron mines. So we were like, "Oh, you got red mold," and everyone's like, "Oh, okay." Fucking brown mold, we don't have to worry about. Black mold, just fucking open the door. That heat will kill it.
Just crack open the window.
Oh fuck! It's like 110 outside right now.
Can you convert that in European degrees?
Fuck that.
No, do your math.
It's
I
about
dare you.
57 Celsius.
Wait, 35?
57 Celsius.
Come again? Come a goddamn again? 57 degree. How are you not dead?
I live in Arizona, dude.
Wait, you said 40 or 57?
47.
Okay, at least I'll know why people aren't just dropping out of the skies, because or 57, that is just death.
I mean, the hottest is ever. We are technically the third hottest place in the world. We get almost as hot as Death Valley.
How do you function?
We don't.
It explains why you guys have so much more AC than Europe. Because
Oh,
you
yeah.
have places like this. But without AC, you just get a heat stroke.
Oh, yeah, no. There's a thing called sun poisoning. Look it up. What happens when your body absorbs too much vitamin D from the sun? So your body creates an allergic reaction.
No shit, excess of everything is bad for you always. Even vitamin D and melanomas. Or no, just straight up your skin being burned. Man, what a weird thing. Anyway, I feel like the hottest we got here possibly last week was 35 degrees Celsius, which would be 100
85.
and
Oh.
yeah, it would be around 103. I think around basically 98, basically the same as body temperature. And I feel like it's gonna get hotter later on. So we're talking possibly 103, 104 temperatures, like in the hottest. And I work in a place where there's no fan nor AC, just a window.
Oh, come on, Alex. I'll go to your work and cheer you on. I'll be your fan.
Please and thank you. Grab that big palm fan and do your job as fan. Fan me. Uh, Summer, such a beautiful thing, but also I fucking hate the heat.
Okay, for those who don't know, I work at GameStop,
Yeah.
which is great.
You work at what?
GameStop. or
All right.
as the Europeans would say, EV games.
Shit.
I think even EB Games is dead here.
Yeah, GameStop is recently closing up the European locations, North America locations. They're still keeping the ones in fucking New Zealand still open.
You sure it's because they haven't moved their headquarters there? But no, I still met at GameStop. There's still a GameStop that I literally just went this Christmas.
Yeah,
And
they're closing down the locations. Like they're shrinking down even further.
eh, I mean, it's basically one of the biggest supermarkets in it's one of the biggest malls in my general region, so I don't think they're gonna shut that one off. Still a
Oh no,
decent
no.
amount of profit.
If they're profitable, that if profits exceed what the monthly rent is
I mean,
a week.
they're also going there and selling merchandise and mangas too. I mean, that's where I got my new re-release of Kenshiro or Fist of the North
So
Star.
nice.
Yeah.
So whenever I buy new video games now, I don't pay full price. I pay like 15% cheaper.
Hmm.
So I bought Night Raid. I got like $10 back in my savings.
Convenience, ain't that wonderful?
Oh yeah.
I feel like they should just put that one up front. It's more convenience. I feel like people would flock over there if they had more places. Just like I wish I had, but I live in bumfuck nowhere where nothing happens except in the summer. It's boring. Exciting, yet boring. Because I feel like most things that tend to happen during the winter, it's possibly just stuff related to Mafia. Between, things randomly going up in flames, weird shipping dropping down, weird shippings happening at like weird coast sides. Or better yet, sometimes just straight up shootings.
Oh,
Like in the countryside.
oh.
Where I just ice a fucker and get the hell out of there. But those are rare.
Oh yeah, I forgot you live with me.
Not just in Italy, southern rural Italy.
Oh, so you're like the redneck of Italy.
Not really redneck, more like those coastal towns that are just there because they exist for tourism. You know those ones?
Yes.
That's me. That's
Oh,
me.
okay. So it's like the surprise of you're in the surprise of fucking Italy.
Yeah, that is my existence that I'm cursed to live out.
For those who don't know, Arizona has a town called Surprise.
It only exists because of tourism, is it?
No, Italy exists to do the hand thing.
No, I mean surprise.
Oh, I don't even know what goes on in Surprise. I'm just like, oh yeah, it's just there.
Oh well. Guess we don't really have points to compare at, but I feel like the understanding is still there. Oh well. What about you, Lone? Anything interesting happening in your life or
Um,
remarkable?
um, nothing like that remarkable, to be honest, if I'm gonna be like completely frank.
And that's good at least. Nothing too weird happening. Wait, can you remind me again what state are you on so at least they can define what's gonna happen to you
North
or what
Carolina.
happened here? Oh yeah, you're good. Nothing going down in North Carolina.
Just some flash floodings, but nothing too bad. Nothing like how it is in Texas. Like, I don't think Texas can catch a break.
Yeah, mostly because no one is ready for those kinds of natural disasters. People think, no, we can prevent them if you put more
No.
people in there or some other cash. No, no, that's not how it works. That's not how it works.
It's called flash flooding for a reason, people.
Yeah.
It comes out of
All that
fucking nowhere.
all that water came in less than 45 minutes.
Yeah.
In flash flood terms, that is a fast flash flood. Because people expect
Oh,
that shit to happen in around an hour. This happened in less. That is just no. You can't avoid that, and it happened literally at 1 a.m. You know, the time where most normal people tends to sleep.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not like
And
us
people,
freakos who like to stay up, up until 3 a.m.
you know what they should have done? They should have put the flash flood in rice. It would have worked.
They should have put what?
They should have put the area in rice. It would have absorbed the water.
Oh, haha. What are they, cell phones?
I mean,
Dude.
yes, yes. My condolences for the people who died. Like, yeah, that's horrible. But
Yeah, that may have been a tad too soon. Because again, most of those victims were kids. That's just
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah.
That is literally one of the worst case scenarios.
Yeah. Destiny had a edge post. I think Destiny's edge post was worse than Vincent's thing.
Oh,
At least
he's such
Vincent
a-
was trying to be funny. Destiny was just being a vindictive prick.
Yeah, that's mostly what modern Destiny is about. He's just a prick. Like, he's just trying to get some kicks in or something.
you see, Destiny is trying to become the new Hassan Piker, but in
Really?
reality, he's becoming the Vosh.
I don't even think that a new Vosh could have been made. And Vosh already is a difficult clown act to enact.
Well, I mean, we have established previously in my lore, I am the right wing version of Vosh.
Are you sure?
I have shown lone pictures of myself. We do fucking look a lot alike.
No fucking way.
All right,
No,
Alex.
I will not need to watch them, but I believe you. But still, no fucking way. I swear, if you instead have a thing for milfs, I am just no. Literally being the complete contrary, and instead of liking horses, what's the contrary of horses?
Cat girls.
What?
Cat girls.
I feel like that's a bit too vanilla, but sure, fuck it. I mean, at least it ain't like Lolly that just says he looks like Quentin, which that is just sad. Could you
A white
imagine
version.
yourself just looking like Quentin, like in Tint reviews, like the Garfield man himself? It's a terrible thing, isn't it?
Yeah. There you go, Alex.
So
I sent you a
anyway,
picture of what I look like.
I will not. Fuck it, whatever. No, no. Oh God, you do. I hate
I
this.
don't.
I hate. Honestly, I don't see more. I don't see more of that. It seems like an unholy mixed version of Jason Kirk and Vosh. You have that greasy.
Oh.
You have that greasiness of the man who dipped his balls into boiling oil.
So the reason why I'm greasy because, like I said, it's fucking hot out.
I mean, that's understandable, but still, you look more like him if he just was a ginger.
Oh, don't call out my redheadness, okay? I don't know what happened when I was younger. I was a blonde. Now I'm a redhead.
Hey, even apparently even my brother apparently had like my grandparents' eye were just clean blue, then something happened, and he ended up with brown eyes, just like almost everyone else in the family.
But
But I
yeah,
don't know. Sometimes our body just does this weird fucking shit, and we can't even explain it.
I can explain.
Oh no.
Fucking genetic mutations.
Oh no. Oh, that are you gonna do the? I thought Vincent was gonna do the true romance thing.
The
Oh
what?
no.
Um, well, this is based on reality that the Moors came over, like as they invaded, and there was like man, like they do so much rape, like their offspring, like they still have that gene, they still carry that nigga gene.
You're telling me that I carry the rape gene?
No, 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 I was talking about Alex because he's Italian.
Oh,
I still
I
Because
cannot
don't.
they were
understand.
blonde hair, blue eyes, and they turned to dark hair, and brown eyes.
Oh,
Well, the weird thing is, I do have heterochromia, but both my eyes change colors.
reheterochromia. Is that's what you had?
No, no, heterochromia is where you have different colored eyes. Mine change from blue to green randomly.
Okay. I guess that happened. Because
Oh,
the ginger.
Alex, yeah, Alex, what I mean is sometimes one day my eyes will be blue. A few hours later in that day, they'll be green.
That's literally just fucking magic. What are you talking about?
I mean, my ID literally has them as gray because at the time my eyes were gray when they took the picture. I was like, your eyes aren't green, they're gray. So they wrote it down. So legally, by definition, documentation, I have gray eyes.
Hopefully, some guy don't say you're taking some sort of stolen identity. That would be shit day.
Sure. Um, you know what, Jim? That's identity theft.
What?
Jim, damn it, Jim, that's identity. The Office.
Oh, right, right,
No,
right. Michael! Michael!
Why is this wire doing behind my computer? Jim, you don't. Your computer doesn't have a red wire. A white computer. There's wires.
I need to watch The Office.
It is funnier with. I just prefer the Dwight and Jim scenes. Everything else is mediocre. It's just those scenes are just great.
So, so going back, so going back onto some of the discussions, since you're playing Assassin's Creed, I don't know. Can we just say it's dead?
Yeah, it is.
Somebody who's
Funny enough, like I'm kind of playing Revelations because it is technically tying into the earlier discussion. Now I'll probably talk about the Gooning video in a minute, but like obviously the history segment's really cool, and the fact you're like in Ottoman Empire era, Constantinople or Istanbul as is at that point in time. I kind of had this thought like kind of earlier today as I was setting up, like before I started setting up, that as fun as it is, I do kind of roll my eyes in retrospect, like at a lot of the obvious historical decisions that were like made. Now, it's not that Assassin's Creed is totally historically inaccurate, but like it is based off of somewhat historical inaccuracies.
historical limits.
No, it like off of misconceptions. That's the right word. It's based off of misconceptions about certain things in history, such as like the Crusades, as well as in Revelations on the Byzantine Ottoman Empire. Now, Revelations doesn't paint the Ottoman Empire as this happy-go-lucky, like objectively good, because it's not. It's just as corrupt, which is true because like. If it did, I actually would have thrown this game away, because if you know your history, then you know the Ottoman Empire they're objectively evil. Like they're not good like at all. They've done some terrible evil things throughout the years. I actually listened to oh shoot, Father Seraphin. He's this Orthodox monk who lives over in Scotland, and he actually is from the Balkans, and he says, yeah, it's embedded in history, like the Ottoman Empire, even though they're no longer there, no longer think, their presence is still prevalent in the Balkan area, which really sucks. Like that dude went through a lot, and the dude's like really, really like he has such joy and love for God, but and like so
They got
like not just that with Ottoman Empire, but like the Byzantine Empire. Now knowing my history about them, I kind of feel a little bit bad that they're. I mean, I get they're like Templars in this game, but I do kind of feel bad the fact that I'm fighting them because like it kind of sucks knowing what happened and knowing a lot of the monasteries and a lot of the chapels and the churches areas were Orthodox churches and stuff like that, and they're completely Islamified, which is just sad. So, as well as the Crusades also having this weird slant to it. Like now knowing history, now more people kind of know the real history of the Crusades, knowing that they're a response to conquest and not an actual form of conquest themselves.
Yeah, no, I was explaining that to one of my coworkers, and like, yeah, the Crusade. You're telling me the Crusades were justified, and I stared him directly in the eye. And go, every single crusade that ever happened throughout history in Christian history was a response. And he's like, no, it wasn't. So he looked it up, and he's like, oh my God, you're right. And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. It's indeed quite the obvious story that was mostly a response to, oh, the Ottomans getting real uppity and starting to gain a lot more territories in a more brutal way.
Yeah.
Many such cases with people taking these sort of liberties from, this sort of historical games, which kind of proves that, Assassin's Creed 2 is honestly the best one. Don't at me.
Because it actually takes place during the Renaissance period.
Yep, just fun because a lot of things happened during the Renaissance and a lot of fun.
I
Not like
mean,
what.
I am excited for the remake of Black Flag, but I hope they don't fucking update the story for a modern audience.
I mean, there isn't really that much of a reason to. Mary Reed and Annie Bonnet are liked by a lot of people, so
Yeah, but it's fucking Ubi slop.
yeah, good point.
Yes, but then again, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I don't think that sort of thinking won't go over the heads of the executives. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I'm just Black Flag holds a special place in my heart, right? Because I love pirates, right? Pirates are great.
A lot of
I love the history of pirates, fucking great.
yeah.
But
I
if they
just
somehow like the story is great because you don't play as an assassin until like the very end. Like that's a great thing concept. Like Edward fucking trying to find the treasure and all that jazz, and then he realizes he's losing his friends along the way, and now he's lonely. Like, damn boy, fucked up.
getting some treasure island from that. Like it was kind of the point.
No, the whole concept of Black Flag is Edward was seeking monetary treasure, while the real treasure was his allies. Like he should have cherished those guys more and listened to them, and they wouldn't be in the situation where Edward is alone.
Yeah, and the final song of the game is was it a shot glass, pine glass? I forgot the name of the song. Of all the money I ever had, yeah.
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 Yeah, the actual story of fucking Black Flag is the treasure is your friends and don't lose them. And then, greed. I mean, with Edward Thatch and the medicine that happened, he died of the bullet wounds. Um, Bonnie Reed dying due to complications of pregnancy, being in prison.
Wow. kind of like it's got an obvious point there. It's all about, hey, maybe your friends are more worth than just some gold. Treasure's fine, but don't make it your entire life. Don't make it your entire life's goal.
Yeah. Ella Wally leaving Edward because Edward was trying to, it was like Ella was like, no, we need to help these people. Like, Edward, you can do this. Why aren't you doing this?
There's no money.
Yeah.
Again, it's just greed. So it's the obvious like, cautionary tale. Basic, but to the point.
And that's what the stories, that's why the older Assassin's Creeds are great. I mean, first one, it was Altier's pride got the better of him.
Yep.
And then the second one, it was Ezio's thirst for revenge. And then his clarity in the second one, realizing he's like, I don't need to go for revenge. And the third one is, I believe, for Brotherhood. The Brotherhood was him establishing he needs to do better for himself and his creed. And the third one is he needs to solve the mysteries and find out what he wants to do with life. 3 was Connor's wrath. If he didn't chase after
Charles
fucking
Lee.
final guys,
Charles Lee.
Charles Lee, if he did, that's what I said, Charles. If he didn't chase after
You
Charles,
said Thomas.
yeah, Charles, if he wouldn't chase after Charles in the end of the game, he would have been there for Achilles' final moments. He would have been there. He would have been able to establish more and all that. It was after he got his revenge, he became broken because there was nothing there to sustain it. And like I said, Black Flag, it's about Edward's greed. Unity is about Arno's lust for the female Templar that broke him. And then Revelations, it was Jacob's pride and Evie's
What?
gluttony.
Syndicate.
I mean, I can.
Syndicate.
Syndicate.
Syndicate was Jacob Meaty, dude. The game I'm playing is Revelations.
Sorry. So many fucking many, okay?
You have brain worms.
My brain is fucking not working. Now I'm hungry.
Currently melting due to the current degrees.
Right? I can feel it, Tyler. The brain fog. It's there. But yeah, but after that, after those, fuck. After that, all the other games after Syndicate, it became an RPG where there's not really good stories with it. I mean, yeah, Valhalla's story is great in my opinion. Origins was pretty nice. Like, oh, that's cool. It's the founding of the Assassins. And then Odyssey was just, why?
We need money. And now we even got the new one. We got the
Assassin's Creed Shadows, which I was forced to play. Which I was forced to play for my work.
What do you mean for work?
Because I have to know what games I'm selling, so I'm incentive to buy them at work.
Is it really that awful?
Honestly, I like playing as Naue, and that's it. I get it. Yusuke is the big tank guy. Great. That's great.
The engine is not built for it, though.
No, it is. It strangely is. Like, with Naue, you have to parkour over obstacles to unlock a door. With Yusuke, you can literally just run through the door.
Would be cool in another game and actually played better, but the story, I guess, is just dog shit. That's my assumption.
I hate to spoil it, but literally the leader of the Templars in Japan is literally a wife.
What?
Yeah, Makes no fucking sense.
No, I didn't quite catch it because you cut off.
In the leader of the of the Templar Order in Japan is Portuguese, a white guy.
Oh wow, who could have guessed that?
Wait a
Thanks,
minute.
Ubisoft. Yeah.
Oh, wow, talk about Jesus. Talk about bad optics.
The
What?
Portuguese.
Yeah, I mean, like, well, watch the silence. That's all I'll end it on. Yeesh.
I need to go back on my Portuguese history. It's been a while.
So after William Adam, the first Westerner to actually land in Japan, the first weeaboo, he was the one who opened up trade to Japan. Well, the
Especially
Portuguese
in
was importing
yeah.
was a higher trade import. Like after William Adams settled in, he opened the ports. Portuguese was like, "Hey, we could trade with these people a lot better than we could trade with these people." So part of the East Indian Trading Company, they to the Japan to the Portuguese.
And there was the Dutch there. There were apparently
Yeah,
a lot of Dutch.
Yeah,
that too.
yeah, there
Like I said,
was.
All right. I thought we just skimmed over that factoid because I still remember about the Dutch because Shoko Hasahara blamed them for bringing down the catastrophe over Japan because
yeah.
his death cult needed some people, and between the usual suspect, they just got the Dutch because they were the only ones that kept up trade during the seclusionary eras of Japan
Mhm.
for some reason.
I mean, as I said in the past, Neo, the game Neo, is really good. It takes liberties of what if the yokai were legit kind of game,
No,
of Japanese history and all that. So the first one you play as William Adam, which is great, and the sequel, which is technically a prequel as well as a continuation of the story. You play as a half yokai, half human, and then the third one, which is being released in a couple next year. The demo's already out. You play. You play as a oh fuck, I'm still playing it, and it's like not as descriptive. You play as the brother of the daimyo.
I need to get to Neo. A lot of people seem to say a lot of good things about Neo.
It is a good game. I love the customization of two. Like Team Ninja did a really good job with this game series.
It also reminds me, a lot of people also been saying a lot of stuff about Onimusha. Is Onimusha also a pretty good series?
The newer ones is a remake of an old PS2 game. They are great. It's just the old school hack and slash kind of games. How like Heavenly Blade played, the original God of War played, those kind of games.
I like that. Let me hear more.
I haven't played them. My best friend Tristan though, he has played them. So if you ever get a hold of him somehow, he can explain it more.
Just I saw a lot of people saying a lot of things about Onimusha, and then now Onimusha came out for, they're actually making a new game other than the remake. So,
Yeah, it's a remake.
it is just a remake. Thought it was a new game
It's
for
a,
Onimusha.
it's a remake of the first one with more retelling, and they're getting more into the story.
Ooh. All right.
Was it the first one? Oh, no, I have the second Force Unleashed. Okay, I thought I had the first one.
So since, you're Mr. GameStop man now, and you know a lot about games, I gotta throw this one out there because I am just obsessed with it during these last few weeks. Deltarune.
Deltarune is not a does not have any physical releases. It is all digital right now, and yes, you can buy it off the Play Store for $24.99, including tax. It's about $26. For where I'm at because it's 9.2%. Yeah, there's a YouTuber I've been watching who goes into the actual story of Deltarune, and honestly, I was like, oh, I would like to play this, but I suck at these kind of games.
Oh, don't worry, I also suck at these kind of games. You'll get better. If you know about
All I
chapter
know is,
4,
yeah, the Snowgrave route.
no, if you know about chapter 4, the old man says it best. Patience and repetition makes it good. I'll make the old man
All I know,
proud.
all I know is people are trying to corrupt Noel.
I'm not. I'm
But
just I'm just gonna make sure the girl failure remains because the cruisy agenda will be maintained.
so
Because this
lone,
here, yeah.
sorry, I was about to say low in any upcoming games. I don't know much about Delta Rune. Sorry, Al.
I guess I'm the weird freako here that only knows about it. Excuse me.
It's
No
gonna be like,
worries on that.
oh, I was gonna make a joke. 30 minutes of Italian yelling later.
Huh.
It's a bit of it's cool.
Basically, and also because my brother is playing loud music in the bedroom next to me.
Oh,
So obviously people are upset about it.
so lone. Penny and Stocking. How do you think about the new season?
That's out already.
Yeah, episode one dropped like 2 days ago.
I
I
need to watch episode 1, but I gotta get with a guy that I know because we're also watching Dandaran.
Ooh, Don is really good.
Yeah, I like it. It says there's been a movie release of like a couple of episodes all bunched up together in like
Um, it is, I believe it's a side story or it's after season two that what the movie
man
takes place.
man I can't find shit about it, so I guess I just gotta wait.
It's
I
not
just
even
gotta
out
wait.
yet.
Yeah, but he says my guy went to the cinema and watched it. Now either it was the first episodes or it was just that. I don't fucking know.
that
But
was
I'm curious because I really like the concept of Dandadan. It's so batshit insane and fun.
Yeah.
Like this is what shonen should be inspired to be like. Fun. Dumb fun.
Right.
And also I just love the Ultraman gods. I just love the Ultraman references everywhere. It really shows the guy is just passionate of his dumb stuff.
Oh, oh yeah, that's great.
yeah. He
Yeah.
worked with oh shoot, what's his name? The mangaka who worked on Chainsaw. He worked with them on Fire Punch.
Oh yeah,
Really?
that guy who's also doing Chainsaw Man. Yeah, that guy. I can't remember his name.
Hmm.
Man, I'm still fucking upset how Mappa still doesn't have enough money to do all their crazy shit. At least we're getting the Chainsaw Man movie for possibly an introduction to
Which
Chapter 2.
no. It covers the Reese arc. The whole
Reset.
movie covers the Reese arc.
Yeah, the entire film covers the Reset arc, the bomb girl, bomb devil arc. Yeah.
Yeah.
All of it?
From the
Yeah.
looks of things, yeah, like they're like the trailer legit showed like panels stuff that was like happening like later on. Like the kiss scene is like one of the last few chapters, like in this like the final fight. So you see glimpses of that. So
Yeah.
That's pretty ballsy on their side to pull this kind of shit.
So I
Compared
think
to
the
what.
reason why they want to do it is because of what Chainsaw Man, like the recent chapters, if you're keeping up, have been fucking ridiculously weird.
No,
yeah, the pacing has been like
all over the place.
that, and like
It's not all over the
it's been
place.
good, but it's just been so slow. It's like even when you're out of the loop for months on end, you read the chapters in sequence, you're like, wow, that went by pretty quick. So
Right.
yeah.
Major spoiler. What the fuck is up with the Fallen Devil?
Yeah, that one's
They fall
creepy.
yeah, I still need to read up on that shit. But again, Manga Dex decides not to work in my country. I fucking hate this. Like, I try to read my Berserk. Nope, can't do it because Mangadex just decides to fuck off and not show him my country. Or maybe because my government just went up and said, yeah, no, you're not allowed to do this. And that makes me
Oh,
mad.
government. How mad, Alex? How mad?
Yeah, I can't access Mangadex for some fucking reason. So just
Enough to start a revolution?
maybe. But I don't
Damn.
think nothing's gonna happen. So I guess I just gotta
Right.
stick to it and, shove it up my ass. I
Wait,
don't care.
where is the grand? Oh, there
The
it is.
Italian thing and shoved up your ass.
There it is. It's right over there. Oof. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just reminiscing and looking at the city. Oh
The
god.
man is the man is just gaming. Speaking of you though, Lone,
What?
the whole Gunner Gate video, that was quite the undertaking, and I guess a bit more of your more
Oh yeah,
personal
I
take
need to
on
watch that.
things.
I need to
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I was
Busy.
wondering. I was wondering we're gonna lean into that at some point, but yeah.
Well, I only
So
watched
I
part
need
of
the
it.
cliff notes.
Well, it is basically me kind of saying, not saying anything too different from the usual takedowns. Like Mac, JDA, and Razor are all hypocrites. Now, granted, the only bits of pushback that I think I've gotten are consistently is Razor Fist. Funny enough, I actually thought I was going to get a lot more from my small little jab at Tal or my jab at Melanie Mac, because I know she has a good deal of people defending her. But to my shock, but TLDR on the video is
Yeah.
basically like, as the title suggests, like I'm a Christian and I try to, and I've been going to church more recently, and like before I started going to church, obviously I had that opinion anyway, but now afterwards I'm even more infuriated. And I pretty much made my point across in the video, and that the beginning segment was from Woe to You, entry in End Times, church from 2819, Philip Anthony Mitchell, really good guy, really good man of God. And he, like, I was listening to that when I was like cleaning the apartment. This was like a few weeks ago when that came on, that came live. When he said that, like, you're closing the door to kingdom because your life can close doors, your witness can close doors, how you act can close doors, is why we must be careful with how we do that, because that's our duty as Christians, to spread the truth, spread the gospel, spread the joy that is the gospel, and do it in a clever way. I mean, not well, in a smart way, to show us how our lives have changed for the better. But like if you call yourself one and you act a certain way, like people will not want nothing to do with you or the God you serve, and as a result you harden people's hearts and you close the doors of the kingdom, especially in a time like now where disillusionment and like religious trauma and religious abuse stories are online and very well known, which is why I don't feel as bad for atheists, because I myself have gone through like similar things in my past. I don't know if I ever talk about it on the channel or not, but that's maybe if I'll ever make a testimony video, but that's up in the air. But like, as for the Reddit types are insufferable. They're just terrible people in general. But like,
No, those aren't atheists. Those are Reddit atheists.
Reddit
Just totally
atheists, yeah, that
I just
they're dogmatic in their own way. But like, yeah, like Goonergate pretty much, I do feel like I say in the end of the video was 100% somewhat orchestrated by some outside factor. 100%. Now, who it was is unknown, whether it was a company or someone tied to a government entity, and it was the testing grounds for what might be another satanic panic, and that's a possibility, because it was definitely made to fail from the get-go. Everyone involved were complete idiots and hypocrites. Like Mac, literally, like, what was it, months, weeks after she defended Stellar Blade and got mad at the censorship, she lumped that in with the Runergate nonsense. JDA did the same thing, and Razor did the same thing as well. And I'll talk about Razor in a minute, but like with Mac and JDA, like nothing about them seemed authentic, and I even pointed in my video saying, like, okay, yeah, JDA has oh shoot, a restraining order from his ex-wife, because he was an abusive husband. So I'm like, okay, if you were a Christian and you were getting right with God, why haven't you gone to her and tried to reconcile with her? Why haven't you tried to repair your relationship with her? Why haven't you deleted stuff off your Twitter account? Why haven't you put your stuff on hold and try to repair your life? You have not done that. He's making anti-Semitic rants on Twitter and losing his mind, so that's an obvious case of him. Melanie Mack, you can check her Instagram. She's posting some stuff of herself and some provocative stuff for herself still.
Woman moment.
Still, like, while simultaneously talking about how, oh, I'm a Christian, and how and she's doing her Bible readings, which I don't believe for a second she's read her Bible at all. I think that's the first time she's read them. That's 100%. She's still LARPing, I think. And also that clip of her just thinking, oh, you don't have to be a loot. You can just tell it's so completely fake. Nothing about that was genuine, because when you hear from an actual, either from a pastor or someone saying their testimony or saying, like, there's an actual sense of joy, an actual sense of understanding and understanding of responsibility, as they say, as they talk about their personal relationship with Christ and God. And when I listen to Mac, it just sounds so fake and forced and like a caricature. That's why I used that clip of Mahler's, that little meme of, self-made meme of a clip where he reviewed Quantum Mania, where it's just him just saying, like, shut up, just shut up. Like, that was my genuine thought process. I was actually upset. And, like, and if you actually just look at Matt's career as a whole, it's like, yeah, she's a complete grifter, like, no kidding. Like, she used to work for Jeff Keighley, used to work for IGN, then started making standard videos, like culture war stuff, make a ton of views and money on that because that's what's hot right now. And I mean, it's not like it's wrong or anything like that. Like, a lot of them, like, companies are getting really crappy. It is weird how there's this weird agenda push. It is weird how everything's incredibly far left, but there's just actually a problem because the right didn't have nothing to do, because they left a lot of media. But that's a rant for another day. That'll probably be a part of a video that I'm making soon, but I made no promises of when it will be out. But like compact that with Max and her, like, Goonergate thing, and everyone joining in with her, and a few others too. But those three were the main three. Like, combine that.
But Razor.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to Razor in a minute. But like, yeah, combine that is like, dude, nothing about this was authentic. Nothing was. It was like made to fail from the get-go. It was 100% like a false flag, if that makes sense, like testing grounds. Because almost anyone and everyone responding to Goonergate responded from pretty much like an atheistic lens. Like, it was a less charitable form of Christianity, which is understandable because everyone was saying, oh, well, it goes against my religion. Which I'm like, okay, fine, but like, one, Christians wouldn't be playing these games anyway, and two, like, you were literally defending them not that long ago. Y'all don't practice what you preach. And like I said in the video, like, the funny thing is that on paper, Goonergate could have been something decent had it, well, the name should have been changed. And two, like, if they were actually doing what they said they were doing, like going after porn companies, they could have actually done that. You know, like, it's not that difficult. It's just that the most you can do is just spread awareness, basically. Like I said, it's a dark rabbit hole. That one segment of me using Lecrae on his podcast, The Deep End, where he has a former OnlyFans model who was actually come to Christ, and she talks about it, and that was just OnlyFans. Like, the segment where she's talking about, like, there's that content house of like a bunch of other girls there, and they act like they're 12 years old. They act like they're super young. So it's to get other younger girls to look up to. So they want to do it. And it's just the look of Lecrae's face that he's just fed up and done with life. And I was like, yeah, that's my thought process too. That was just a segment of his little podcast episode with her. Yeah.
About those figures that I saw, I'll be honest, I feel like 50%. I feel like 40 to 50% of that might just be money laundering.
That is a possibility.
You see that house, you see that style. You don't think that maybe they want to cheat the tax man by just laundering that nice all that money they might be making from something less legit with those women?
Well,
the industry.
There.
Yeah, we're all tripping out.
They probably have the house. Sorry, they probably have the house underneath a business license and all that, so underneath an LLC, so probably a corporation owns that house.
Yeah, they were a part of a bop, yeah. But Alex is right. Like the industry itself is tied in a lot of hands in human trafficking and all sorts of crazy stuff. Like Pornhub has had a massive history of ignoring people's like out pleas and cries over revenge porn and like CP being on there. Like that's where the great deletion that happened. Like what was that, a few years ago? So you combine that with also a lot of other ones that also kind of have this issue. I know this vid is another good one where that's kind of under the radar, but like yeah, I've heard stories of that site also having some CP as well. Like that site has like a bunch of freaky stuff. It's I think that's the one site where you can check out Kevels's fart porn, but that's about it.
No,
What?
do not remind me of that. I curse you for reminding me of that.
Damn you, Lone. I blocked that out.
And I just remind everybody else, yeah, it's a weird website. Anyway, yeah, like there, it's like a dark rabbit hole, yeah. But the thing is that Goonergate didn't go after them. All they said was just, oh yeah, ban porn. By the way, these games are porn. It's like, no, go after the company. Oh, I see what you're doing. You're not actually doing anything that's worthwhile. You're wasting everyone's time with games that no one in that sphere is going to play anyway. I even make that point. It's like you're trying to be the people who don't even like gaming. You're trying to be the super fundamentalist type on YouTube, which, by the way, those people don't like gaming. They don't like fun. Like those evangelical fundamentalist types do not like fun. DLM Christian Lifestyle is a terrible channel that does not like fun. Like he is the dumb Protestant that other Catholics and Orthodox YouTubers look at and they say, yeah, that guy's an idiot. Because he's said multiple things from other videos that I'm like, no, I know you're wrong on this subject. But that's nonsense and a rant for another time. But that's just to go to show you that how fake this whole thing was. But now to Razor Fist. The common criticism I get is that Razorfist as a character and the Wasp is actually just heavy metal. It's shock rock. It's not black metal. Yes, I'll eat crow on that one. I was wrong on that one, but still, the album title is Kill F Die. You recommended that album, and yes, I know Razor did a video on what was it, Strider, the white metal band. I know he did. I know he defended that. I don't care. From what I've seen, no one's actually mentioned that one segment of Razorfist talking to Amazing Atheist on that t-shirt he had, and he flipped it over and it has the E star on it. He was like, did you forget the giant goat's head on my t-shirt? I'm like, yeah, no one's in the comment section I've seen criticize me over Razorfist respond to that. And whenever I hear people say, oh, well, Razorfist addressed it, it's like, no, he didn't. Like, he hasn't changed at all. I don't care if it's a character or not. I have watched his live streams. He has not changed all that much. He swears slightly less. He says slightly more things, but he says the right things occasionally. He's still doing the same thing. It's a LARP. And Razor has had this issue with his ego for a long time. Like, here, he's fun to watch occasionally, but over time, I kind of grew disillusioned with him over a while. And
also, he's just a contrarian from time to time. Like
yeah.
the guy just sometimes just enjoys being the kind of contrarian V enjoys to be too.
Yeah, even though most of that is his character, and I know some people say, "Oh, well, Razor likes anime." No, he doesn't. He's crapped on it before, even on live stream. He's crapped on Vinland Saga before. He said that one's garbage. And I know he does that a handful of times from time to time. I don't believe for a second that he is a Christian, and I mean that. When I say Christ was never in that man's life, you can quote me on that. I meant every word. Call me vindictive, call me whatever, and call me the judgmental Christian type. I'm being genuine here. To quote Philip Anthony Mitchell, I don't care if you call yourself a Christian or not, I'm looking for fruit. And I'm looking for fruit in Razor's life. I don't find any of that. If Razor actually I rarely see him be genuine. I rarely see him be humble. I rarely see him actually inhibit those traits that Christ actually taught. I don't see that in him. I don't see that in his live streams. I don't see that at all. I don't see that in anyone who can gain. I do not see that in him especially. So I hope he stops LARPing. And if he is serious about that, then he better clean himself the heck up. Because my final judgment is not up to me. It's up to Christ. And when he meets him, like, I don't want to be in his shoes. Because he's going to hear some words that he doesn't want to hear. I know that for a fact. But there's theological rant over. My God, Vincent, stop sneezing.
Sorry, a noodle came up my nose.
Dude, it's like it's been going
How
up your
can you
nose these last 20, like last like 10 minutes since I've been talking. You've been going.
Sorry. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Sorry.
Sheesh.
my man, my man, how can you sneeze when there's that sort of temperature in your area?
Must be pollen.
Oh yeah, hay fever. That explains it. I have pine trees next to my house, and everyone but me keeps sneezing like the Dickens every time spring rolls around, and everything gets a nice hue of yellow. I
Yeah.
assume
Sorry
Vlo
about that,
knows
bro.
more about more because I assume he has more pine trees, and now those fuckers turn everything within a 5 mile radius into yellow by the time of March, I'd say.
Oosh. And to respond to Zem's recent, Zem, funny enough, that right there shows you're more of a Christian than Razor Fist ever will be. I mean that, because that's technically what a Christian should be. It's a continuous walk, it's a continuous journey. Anyway, I guess mini rant over. Unless y'all want to add over to whatever I said in the video.
The response is actually simple. Sam, funny enough.
Honestly, I have nothing to add. To be fair, that's your opinion. I ain't got nothing to add. But for me, it's just my experience as a Christian is just one side of my family was the crazy kind of Christians. Like, okay, so you know about Catholics. At least,
Catholics. Catholics.
yeah,
Catholics. Yes.
yeah, part of my pronunciation. But yeah, the Catholics, you know how we're kind of weird compared to your more American kind. Us being more close to the church, the obvious flaws that are in it, along with the along with the recent popes not being up to snuff.
Oh, the new one?
You know what I? No, mostly Francis.
Oh, y'all
Francis has
talking
been
about Francis. Oh.
yeah, Francis later. Francis has been nothing but a headache. And Leo, this new guy here. Honestly, I have no fucking clue what's his deal.
He's an American-made pope. What do you expect?
Eh, at, le- at least he would be less conservative. At least he would be a bit more conservative than the Jesuit.
Right.
At least, at least I look at that silver lining. Wish Ratzinger was still around. At least, he knew his shit. Plus, he wouldn't really bend to anything resembling communism, because, Polish. No, wait, he was German. Wojtyla was Polish. The previous one. The one that almost got assassinated by us. Wait. Okay, for a moment, Discord crapped out for a moment. But yeah, I'm mostly just annoyed by the general structure and then the general Italian craziness, because you know what a Don is. Like, you know what a
Don
a
Quixote?
Let Alex finish.
No, it's just okay. So you know how sometimes there's some straight up craziness in like worship for these sort of things. Here in Italy, we also like to worship a lot of saints.
Well, okay,
Because,
Okay, so Alex, so you're not Catholic yourself, right?
oh no, I am still Catholic. It's just I am annoyed at that, and I'm not gonna do anything about it because I'm just a guy. But I still have my annoyances.
So you
That's
just
all.
have your annoyances with the Vatican?
Annoyances with the Vatican and the general state of, honestly because my father's side of the family were kind of crazy, especially with my grandma, because my don, because basically a don would be like a not really, would basically just be a priest, but honestly not really a priest that they can actually hold sermons and such, or I think they did. It's just that sometimes they can basically be spiritual gurus in a way, as in some can say they can talk to angels, they can talk to the saints and such heresies.
Mm.
It's basically just a way. It's just mostly just the sleazy ones that get to basically form basically their own little cults around them just to get some money out of people.
Mm.
You know that shit. It's
Okay.
very popular here in Italy, especially near Rome. Like you won't believe the kind of shit these
Okay.
people get to go
No, I
do.
think I heard something about that though when doing some research and looking stuff up. Though I occasionally try to look at my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ and try to see like what the hubbub is. I'm trying to look into stuff, you know. Yeah, it's been a while since I've done stuff like this. I kind of was aware. This is kind of the thing that I hear when Protestants don't want to convert to Catholicism is because of that. Is because of that, which is kind of funny though. I guess Catholicism is just in that zone, but it's like it's nowhere near as bad as Protestantism is here. And no, here it is in the States, but kind of interesting to hear. But I guess it's to hear on Council and Trent when he did his little podcast thing with Redeem Zoomer, who is a mainline Protestant, and he talked about that and said that yeah, the state of Catholic Church is kind of a bit of a mess, but it's nowhere near as bad as here as the mainline Protestant churches are in the U.S. Which is kind of interesting though. Which I still have reverence and respect for the Catholic Church, minus a lot of the nonsense that happens. Like I listen to Bishop Barron like a lot. Like I'm subbed to his channel and like I listen to him talk, and it's like I gain a lot from stuff from him, and he at least admits and is aware of the scandals that happened like way back when, when Catholic priests were like touching little boys and stuff like that, and he mentioned that. He actually talked about that on his thing with Tucker. So
That's
yeah,
really
like
one
I
of my annoyances.
yeah.
Where to start? But yeah, honestly, it's also because, again, these are just isolated guys who usually tend to be in smaller towns. Just because they know they have control over people, they get to do also this sort of show-offy thing of, I can talk to the angels, I can get in contact with these saints who are basically the patrons of these sort of towns because they're more like they're basically old-timey religion thing that have existed basically through Italy, which most would know was for most of its modern history being divided into city-states. So, yeah, yes, you get God, Jesus, and everything that the church professes, but then you also get these small patrons because, they're part of your heritage, mostly because they had statues of saints that have did some great deeds in their life or were just there to represent that city state because if you're part of that city, you are the city. You're part of the state.
Mm-hmm.
And that kind of thing. So it kind of is more part of, the big thing of all. I feel like the more recognizable one would be Saint. Okay, how the fuck do you translate Gennaro in English?
Gennaro. I mean, if that's his
Yeah,
name,
it's
that's
just
his name.
yeah, just Saint Gennaro, who,
Yeah.
again, his whole thing is that there is a reliquary where his blood can be turned solid, and a lot of people praise to him, all the Neapolitans, because it's the big guy in Neapolis, and again, Neapolitans tend to be rather, what's the word, scaramantic, very, you know, they're very spiritual. They really believe that, you got your lucky charms and all these things. They believe in that stuff. They really think that, these lucky charms, the chili horns and all these things, can actually just give you some good luck and praises to the patron would actually do that. And most of the time it's just we have this neat statue of a saint that is not even ours, but it's in our town. So we're just gonna worship that because, other than the cross, that's the other thing we can do. And yeah, where I live is just a statue of Saint Mary that could have been connected to Napoleon Bonaparte, possibly.
Hmm.
No kidding.
Hmm. Yeah.
Say it
Well.
could.
Yeah. Go ahead.
They say it could be, but there are doubts. But mostly because again, we gotta sauce it up, or else people won't show up to come and give people money.
Yeah. I'm not completely skeptical when it comes to that, but I guess from how you sound, how you make it sound, as if there's a lot of people who make these grandiose claims. The ones that are making grandiose claims are the ones that are lying 9 times out of 10. The ones that are more quiet about that, especially both Catholics and a lot of Orthodox. From what I've noticed, a lot of the quiet Orthodox like type monks, like who actually seem to have had a lot of divine encounters and stuff like that. I do believe, because they seem to be a lot more connected. But it's always the grandiose ones, no matter where you're at. Those are the ones that are lying. The
Oh,
funny
you ought
thing,
to. Oh,
the Lucky
you ought to
Charms
read
bit.
about Saint Pio. Oh, you ought to read about Saint Pio. Like,
Padre
Saint.
Pio, Padre Pio, Saint Padre Pio. Yeah,
Yep, that man. Unironically, I think he just had it,
he
and
did.
he didn't say a word, and just he just continued on to his life because God gave him the call. He gave him the choice. He just took it, and that's it. That was his life. Simple,
Mm,
humble life as a monk, and that was it.
yeah, yeah,
Simple.
yeah. Simple. As for the Lucky Charms
Ow.
thing, that's like 50-50. I know about the crap. What are they called?
It's
Mysteries.
deep.
Totems.
Yeah, it's
It's the
legit.
or it's like totem or something like that. The Orthodox churches have something similar to that, but those are actually like hand painted and
Rosaries.
that's not
Rosary beads.
no. It's not rosary beads. It's not rosary beads. I mean these actual little these small pocket things where you have like little pictures and of like
Yep.
either the saints or Saint Mary or something like that. But they're actually like blessed by the priests that are there, and you do help the church out by buying them. So I don't know if I'll get
Yep.
I don't know if I'll
Those
get one
are.
of them. I don't know if I'll get one of them, but I've heard about that, and I have heard they do help to an extent though. People don't actually pray to the statues and pray to the little things that they have. They're mediators to help you envision God, envision Mary, envision Christ. It's kind of silly how on YouTube there's like this big yell war going on in that community. People are yelling at Catholics again about them worshiping Mary, which is like how many times do Catholics have to say they don't worship Mary? It's like, oh no, I mean it's not like she gave birth to Jesus or anything like that. Okay.
I don't know. I guess people just be crazy about this shit. It's the typical thing of religion. Sometimes people just do be crazy about it.
Yeah.
It's part of nature.
I mean, look at the Middle East right now. People are sacrificing their children.
Wait, really? What?
Look it up. Look it up. Yeah, there a lot of them are I don't know if it's this Iran. It was either Iran or somewhere else there, but they were chanting "Death to Israel, Death to Iran" while sacrificing their children. It was dark. It was dark discovering that, dude. Yeah.
What in the deep fried Moloch is going on over there?
Deep fried mo. Yeah, yeah.
Are we serious? Just having a reenactment of Moloch? What the fuck is going on? Why is the Middle East so insane?
Yeah, it's just, oh God, Muhammad.
Everyone there, everyone from first to last, everyone there is just fucking insane. I feel like it's just the heat that makes it go insane. Can you attest, Vincent?
Sorry, I had my eyes eating something. What?
Can you attest that just the heat makes it go insane?
Oh yeah, it's called sun madness.
I state my case.
Why
I swear to
do you think I'm
God.
unhinged?
I fear what other people you may bring up as an example. I'm already scared of humanity. This might as well make me as well just lock me into my room completely.
That's totally fine.
And you wonder why we're introverts, because people just do be fucking insane.
I mean, it's fucking weird because yesterday when me and my mom, when my mom was dropping me off at my work, it was somebody drowned in the local park.
What?
Okay. Sheesh.
Yeah, it's a pond. It's like a park with a geese habitat. So there's a bunch of geese there, and we were driving by. I was like, "Oh shit, somebody passed away!" And then, like, so I found out just some guy drowned in the lake.
I think just had a heart attack.
No, you're not supposed to swim in that lake because it's protected water for geese.
I guess the geese got to him, maybe.
No, these are like no, these aren't Canadian geese. These are like California geese.
Oh. Well, shit. I guess the guy might have been just might have been suicidal. I guess.
From what I've been reading, it's probably one of the local drug addicts that live there.
Oh, that would have been my second option.
Yeah. He probably overdosed and fell in the water.
Yeah, we're going with that razor.
I mean, I know the local crackheads there because I used to go in my work and steal shit. My old work, not my new work.
Yeah, can't imagine them wanting to buy a video game where they can buy the best form of entertainment on earth, crack. And they say you can get fun out of rocks. Little did we know.
Mentor, say hello to your extended family.
What?
Oppenheimer.
It is an honor to find such
Alright.
from home.
That's also very favorite. Spicy rock, they would say.
In front of pupils.
The Italian rock.
Do not make a habit out of it.
Ezio and I were ambushed on the way here. I'd like some of you to do a
Honestly, actual Italian rock is not. I don't know. I just don't find it too interesting. There's only a few things that really grab my attention, but you're free to listen.
There is a blacksmith.
I guess for those people listening, just go listen to Caparezza if you want some good. If you want something more melodic or Italian rap. You know, I feel like some people may remember that one music video that got promoted like 6 months ago. I feel like someone should remember.
I mean, I don't listen much. I don't listen to much music. But as we were going with music rock and all that jazz, people forget to realize that Megadeth is a Christian metal band.
Could you repeat the last quote?
Dave Mustaine, the lead singer of Megadeth, is a Christian.
All right, he was.
No, he is. He's a Reformed Christian.
All right. Just I don't listen to much Megadeth. That's all.
And people are like, "Oh, Black Sabbath is a satanic music." I'm just like, "No, it's not."
No, it's not.
Okay, listen to the lyrics.
No, it's not.
It's-
Ozzy. You go ahead.
It is a fucking hardcore Christian band, and honestly, I like the music.
What about the guys from Rammstein? I assume they would also be
Rammstein?
Yeah.
No, they're not Christian. They're not.
Let's figure they're German. I guess they
Wow.
have some. I guess they have some reservation because again, the place where Martin Luther came out. I give him shit, but I did say that maybe a couple of his points were on point.
Yeah.
Broken clock, write twice a day. We're going with that scientific average.
That's such a stupid idiot. Yes, a broken clock is great. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's midnight. I should be heading to sleep. I guess I'll leave you two guys to game or do whatever it is that you do. It's been nice chilling.
All right. Well, cool. It was cool
That's
talking
all,
about.
yeah.
It was cool talking about the Vatican with you. Did not expect that.
You forget. I am Italian. I am the best source because I have parents living nearly half an hour from where the Vatican is. It's just that I want to go to Rome. That place is genuinely awful.
Oh, really? All right then.
Y'all think it's fine and dandy because it's a nice tourist attraction. No, that place is full of people that will mug you. There's a fuck ton of muggers, a ton of.
It was like when the Olympic happens, a bunch of French muggers realized don't fuck with Americans.
Yep. No shit. Here in Italy instead, they're just pickpocketers and yeah. Also because also because the roads are absolute dog shit because they never get to fix them.
Have
Along with
you not been on American Road?
not really, they're that awful.
Yeah,
Huh.
they are.
Guess it'll be just like being in Rome, I guess. But all the time.
Right, Lone? The roads here suck.
I mean,
Can
well, uh,
yellow.
depends on what area in the states you were in, but yeah, having been to Europe and the UK, yeah, y'all's roads ain't the best.
Yeah, especially in certain zones. I'd say
Like,
maybe smaller areas definitely have more obvious controls on how they pave their roads, but to something as big as America, I doubt it.
like y'all got like
No.
one lane roads, like over in the countryside in Scotland and stuff, and the UK and stuff like that. And I'm like, ooh. Even in Germany too,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh boy, how do trucks get past here?
Very careful. I don't
Very
know. I'll ask my
carefully.
great grandpa. I'll ask my great grandpa how the fuck he got out of Germany. Oh wait, I already told that story.
Did he also kill Fiddy Main?
No, he got out in 1936
Oh, fair.
because he was a waiter and overheard Hitler's plan from Hitler.
Wait, really?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I, I'm a second generation immigrant family, guys.
So what would you be, German or
I'm I'm 1/4 German, 1/3 Irish, and the rest of whatever. 'Cause my dad's adopted.
Oh, okay, so I guess he was an adopted Jew, since, he ran away.
We don't know what my grandfather practiced, so he never talked about it. So for all I don't have the distinct fingers of somebody who's Jewish.
You still you still got your foreskin?
No.
Because that's usually a
Um,
good indication if you are or you aren't.
yes, Alex, I still have it.
Good. Welcome to the club.
God, that sounds
Hey,
that's too much out.
well, with this last bit of bullshittery, I am actually going to bed. Tomorrow's a long day, and I bid you all a good day. If you want to talk more, Lone, you know when to hit me up and the times. Just
Oh,
ask.
yeah, yeah, obviously. All right then.
And Alex, when was the
Yes.
last time you ever seen a redheaded Jew?
Since South Park.
No, he's Jersey. There's a difference.
I didn't quite get it. Excuse me.
Al Buklowski, his mom is from Jersey. There's a difference.
Oh, I don't know. I
You don't
guess
remember the
I.
Jersey episode?
No, that one kind of slips my mind.
Yeah, where people are like, oh yeah, when Jersey people come out and their Jersey comes out when more Jersey people are around. So it was like this whole ordeal. And the mom just goes off on them. Okay.
I wouldn't understand again. I am not American, so I do not understand these terminologies.
Okay,
These
there's a TV
anecdotes.
show called Jersey Shore where it was just a bunch of douchebags
Oh yeah, that
trying
one
to
I
one up
know.
each other. Yeah, that's what Jersey's is. It's just an episode of Jersey Shore on 24/7.
Good lord, that sounds awful.
Delacy, California.
Oh, I know enough about California. One of my D&D pals from a long time and still in the Lolly server. He is a poor recluse who lives off C4 energy drinks. and lives in California.
I
The
used to
2-year
live there
Lord.
too.
Oh my, that sounds horrible. I'm sorry.
I was born in California. How do you think I feel?
You still have papers they can drag you back in.
No, they can't. What are they gonna do? Go after my birth record? Okay, cool. I'm in Arizona. They can't do shit.
Yeah.
Because Arizona has a non expedition clause to California.
Oh well, I'll leave you guys to it actually for real right now. But good night.
Alright, see
Night.
ya.
See ya.
Sorry about sneezing. I literally had a noodle stuck up my nose.
Sheesh.
But yeah, yeah, that. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
How's the job?
My job's doing fine.
Dude, I just found out my little brother is forklift certified, but he uses one of those that go in the warehouse like stores up.
You mean the stand-up ones, or...
Like the industrial ones where they could put like 3 pallets on top of each other, and he just moves it up, like 3 stories up in the air.
Mm, that might be the...
He makes $19. He makes $19 an hour. Okay,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
it is good. It's more than me, which I make like 16.
Get up there.
All right. Anything else you want to talk about before we end it?
I don't know if I'll end it just yet. I might see if I can do another mission, but um I'm pretty much, I think I covered pretty much kind of what I wanted, and funny enough.
I'm kind of trying to distance myself away from Tau server as well because I'm like, it's all fucking full of retards, and now I'm just calling them Taltards. Because
Like, I'm
that's what
not,
it is.
like, the funny thing is that I'm not even like mad because I'm not supposed to be like harboring hatred or anything like that, but it's just one of those, it's like, bruh, like, how can you be so vindictive and like be so petty and surround yourself with such petty people who don't want to listen to anybody else? Like, why is that the case? I even like checked, like, just out of curiosity. I'm like, my God, they're vicious. They really, like, I suspected that was gonna be the reaction. So I'm still gonna just do whatever. I'm gonna do my thing. Obviously, I'm gonna keep doing
Yeah.
the stuff I want to do anyway. Especially since I have another.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a video on gaming as a whole and my thoughts on it, because it's definitely on a decline. Like I know Ghost of the new Ghost game is coming out. That got that got announced, and that gameplay
Ooh.
looks decent. I have my worries, but at the same time, I'm like, I just don't really care. I think I'm good. I might just get Expedition 33, and that's about it for now. For the time.
Expedition 33 is fucking great. So I have a great story about it from
Don't
work.
spoil us. Don't spoil it.
No. I told people, I kept telling people every time they come in, I was like, hey, have you heard about Expedition 33? It looks like a really amazing game. And people were like, yeah, no, I don't think about it. I'll get it when it comes out. And I was like, are you sure? We can pre-order it. $5. You're guaranteed a copy. Done. You don't have to worry about it because our stocks are based on how many pre-orders we get and how many they think we need. When the game came out, we were sold out, including
Ooh.
pre-orders, within 3 hours, and we didn't have a restock of the game for 2 months.
Oh, that's
So people
brutal.
kept coming in, and asking, "Hey, do you have Expedition 33?" I was like, "No, we don't have any in stock." And I looked them dead in the eye and go, "Didn't I tell you to pre-order the game?" And they're like, "Yeah, you were right." And I was like, "Yeah, it's one of those games that soon it comes out, it fucking hit."
Dang. Okay, so it was just super popular. Okay, so it wasn't an underground
Oh yeah,
thing. I knew I had my hopes for it. Like I had my worries because I'm like, oh, double A,
I'm
foreign
very,
company has a bunch of celebs. This might be good. This might be crap. I don't know. Story might be good. And I'm like, oh, I'm hearing some
it's
really good things about it.
it
Yeah.
is. Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, it's a good game. Like I had to take a break from it after Act One, like for a reason. Ooh, that punched me in the feels. I need to sit down.
Ooh. Okay.
So it is a great game. The music, it made me care about a Frenchman, Lone. A Frenchman.
Templars. You call them Byzantines. The
But
Byzantine
yeah,
Empire
game's great. I love the fact that it was designed, developed by a small indie team.
Long live Constantine alive. Sorry about that bit of history there. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Expedition looks really good. But like, kind of circle back, like
I
games like Expedition, like I think those don't come out that often. So I'm like, I'm definitely gonna keep playing games, keep buying stuff, obviously. But I'm obviously gonna regulate that. Probably like one or two or three new games a year. I won't be shocked if that becomes my I think that's gonna be my standard, I guess. I'm probably gonna be buying like a lot of older stuff. There's like an old used game store near a movie theater I go to, and Xbox has like a bunch of sale stuff. PlayStation, PSN has a bunch of sale stuff. So like, it's not like we're not gonna have any like games to play. It's just the industry as it is right now is such a joke, dude.
yeah. I mean, I'm weird. I have the recent games that I bought this year so far: Monster Hunter Wilds, Night Raid, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Expedition 33, what's this one? Oh, Death Stranding 2, and then I'm going to be buying Ghost of Yotei, Outer Worlds 2 because I'm a huge out of Obsidian fan. I'm not gonna like try to shove it down your throat. I'm like, hey, they made some great games. Here's some of the games I like. But yeah, that mostly like this year alone, I bought like, hold on, 1, 2, 5, 6, 8, 23 PS3 games.
Mm.
Like the most expensive one I have would probably be Fallout New Vegas. And that was like $24 when I bought it.
Ah, shoot. Whoops.
Yep. The crab controls. You gotta love them.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I also bought Assassin's Creed Shadows because yeah, look at that. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about Ghost of Yotei. I haven't really seen much of it, but I heard it takes 300 years after Tsushima. They are introducing guns, and with how Sucker Punch does it, I think it's people are going to be really like, oh, they're going to compare it a lot to Tsushima. And honestly, I think we don't need to do that for the game. Does that
Mm.
make sense?
Yeah, I will have to see when it comes out. Like, I'm at worries because the casting and stuff like that, but who knows?
Mhm.
It's one of those things where I'm like, is this gonna go someplace I don't want it to go to? But I have some faith. Gameplay looked pretty sick, so. And if
Oh yeah.
the timeline thing is what I think it is, that does seem interesting. Like, you can just flash back to Yote, like to when she was to one of the main chick when she was younger, to see the countryside and actually see how different things are, and then you'll play missions, and then you'll
I didn't.
hopscotch back and forth. Hopefully it's something like that, but if it's not, then well, either way I hope the narrative is decent, because the narrative in Tsushima was really good. So
Oh, yeah, and like I said, like Ghost of Yotei could be brought down to: do you want to honor your traditions, or you have to adapt to it? And it's still another story about revenge.
hmm.
Like if you pay attention, like I said in the Discord, I just watched Django Unchained, and it's a really good movie. I don't know why I haven't seen it before.
Hmm. I don't know. Oh shoot! What in the world? I literally came out. No, I put my controller down. Whatever. Um,
You're learning how to use the hook blade, man. Don't remember that?
no. It's just someone came back behind me and stabbed. You're gonna see in a minute, but yeah, it's kind of funny thing with Django Unchained. I don't know if we're probably not gonna talk about it this stream, but we'll probably talk about like nice time now and talk about like Western stuff again. Whenever that topic comes up, though, hopefully soon.
Oh, and I got a lot to say about the movie and how it was like how the scenes were shot and all that jazz. And I get it. Quentin Tarantino has a lot of weird fetishes, but there wasn't that many this fetishes in this movie. This is like him being pulled back to tear him down. It's like, dude, quit. We didn't need you on set getting your foot stuck in your mouth with alcohol running down it. No, we didn't need that this time. Jamie Foxx did a really good role as Django. Samuel L. Jackson really did a good role as Steven. I actually felt kind of bad for the German guy. I can't remember who did it. Leonardo DiCaprio was great. That scene where he smashes his hand in blood, that was good.
Yep.
Throw yourself into it.
Do that. All right, maybe if you want to play your game, I'll let you go. I
No.
gotta go get ready. I gotta go clean up my old place.
Oh dang. All
I
right.
gotta make dinner and clean up my. Yeah.
Well, I hope your new apartment's up to snuff, and I hope that there won't be any complications, and I hope it's not there won't be any issues like there was the last time, like your last apartment. So hopefully it doesn't get to that level. So
Oh, so far, no, they've been really nice. Like the
okay.
ladies at the apartment, they've been really nice. I had an issue with the mailbox because the mailbox wasn't unlocking. I talked to them, and it took them about 3 days to solve it. Like, yeah, so they had to replace the whole locking mechanism on it. And I was like, okay,
Oh.
that's why it took so long. I'm not mad at
Eee.
that thing. Like and this place, when I told them about the water, I was like, yeah, it came underneath the floorboards and all that jazz, and this is where it came from. They're like, yeah, we put it down on the and all the jazz. We make sure and all that. Well, thank God we're able to document that. Like they have files and notes, and it's like, oh, blackmail developed because of this, and it's from that person's issue.
Hmm. Well, at
But
least
either that, I'm like,
okay, that's good. At least they're actually like functioning landlords, not people trying to screw you out of money and stuff like that. 'Cause that's yeah,
oh my God,
that was criminal behavior. What happened? Yeah.
yeah, no. So they took us to court first time, and then they gave us another 2 weeks notice. The second time, they didn't have any pictures. So I called up the assistant manager, and he says, "Oh, just do what the paper says." And I'm like, "Usually, you guys provide pictures of edits of violations and all that jazz." And then the day of the court, they were like, "No, it was this tree you were supposed to trim, so we are evicting you." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, that now it's been a month and they're kind of like, hey, you need to clean up and sell this place. And I'm like, no, we're gonna like clean up, but we're gonna do it extremely slowly because you guys are assholes. And we want you to make an offer for us to buy the place so you can get your rent
Hmm.
from other people, not us. Does that make sense?
Yeah, but it's still scummy.
So I was telling my mom, I was like, Mom, sell the trailer for 35 grand to the park. Make them pay us.
A Templar scout. And another there. Watch this.
For those who want to leave a negative review, it's called Bel Air Manor on Missouri. Did I just dox myself?
Assassin! Help!
I mean, the only gripe I have is my upstairs neighbors. They fucking don't know how to walk quietly. They're fucking stim stomping around, and that's it.
Hmm. Yeah. Oh, dude, like, I can relate. I can relate. That sometimes happens. I think I unironically, I won't be shocked if my upstairs neighbors are wearing boots.
No, it's like a family up there, and I hate to say it, they are black, but I'm not saying that's racist. But they're from like Nigeria, black. So I'm like, oh, okay. And you want to hear something that's really fucked up in this universe? The assistant manager lives next door to me of
What?
my old place.
What?
Yeah, yeah. No, I come over and he's like, I was sitting there moving shit, and he's like, "So you moved next door?" I was like, "Yeah, you moved into the apartments on this place." I was like, "How the fuck do you know that?" He's like, "You're my next door neighbor," and I was like, "Dude, that's fucking weird. Like, you don't walk up to somebody like that after having issues with them and saying, 'Hey, I'm your neighbor now.'" Like, no,
Yeah.
that's how fights start.
Yeah.
Are your men ready for another fight? They are now.
Well, I gotta go do laundry. Talk to you later, Lum. Rock on, bro.
Alright, alright. Rock on, dude. Rock on, dude. Alright, then. I guess I'll, alright, I'm just gonna read chat for a minute. Just before I close out, though. Because I did not read chat, like, at all. Which is a doggone shame. Alright, then. Let's see what I missed out on. Because I know... Yeah, Lucky Charms were real. That's where he left off on Peony and said, blood for blood god, blah, blah, blah. That was a discussion. Dawn is in Mafia crime boss. It's Revelation and the Ezio trilogy. Yep. Vincent needs a new mic. He was on his phone, I think. Martin Luther didn't want to split the church. Nope. Yeah, that's a discussion for another time, honestly. Like, there's a lot of stuff you can actually, like, talk about with Martin Luther. And a lot of Catholics don't like him for understandable reasons, but even then, it's like one of those things where it's contextual. Now, I'm not for the separation of a few things. I really wish the Protestant Bible didn't take out a lot of books. I kind of wish, I wish we took more stuff from the Orthodox. That's why at some point I'm going to get a Catholic and Orthodox Bible when I can. They're on my wish list, so I'm going to get them soon. I need to get those study Bibles real soon because I actually want to learn more and get to the nitty gritty of this stuff, though. Like, I've been raised in church, but I love learning about these things. Oh yeah, body cam. Yeah. I don't know if that is I don't know when that's coming out though, but I know that thing's gonna be like hardware. That thing's gonna be a hardware nightmare. Saw a redhead one last year. So you're trying to do? I wasn't trying to do achievement. I was trying to just get to all the synchronization points. Just clear out the map. Because it's so annoying. It is one of the most annoying things in this game. People are loud in Jersey. Oh yeah, I won't be shocked. New Jersey and New York, they're loudest. They're really loud. They're terrible in those two states. I really do not like the city areas at all. I hate city people. I'm supposed to love people, but it's just the city areas. They're just terrible. Superman's 125. Have not watched it yet. Hopefully, I'm gonna watch it soon this weekend. F California, the refugees keep coming to Idaho, ruining my home state. The shooter from a few weeks ago was my home county. Dude, that sucks, Zim. Holy crap. The 19 bucks before, I'm pretty sure it was before taxes. Take care alone, yeah. New game, my PC can't handle. Yeah, it's moments like that, you're like, dang, do I just get a console? At that point, just get a console at least. Maybe. But it's ridiculous how they're going to do the PS6 and a new Xbox real soon, which is insane. Like, let this game cycle play out and actually make games that can function on these consoles, guys. Like actually learn how to compress your games. Good grief! Like, what is with this world, dude? In gaming, I'm just so stupid. I don't know if Jamie actually forced Gerard Butler's character in Law Abiding Citizen to lose. I don't know if it was him, but I know it was a decision that came down the line. I don't know if Jamie Foxx was the reason that happened, though. That's a good movie though. That's a really good movie. It's basically like Mechanic and Punisher. No, I've not played Neo. I have Neo and Neo 2, but I've not played it. Yeah, yeah, God bless Ray. See, I say, okay, that's fine. I guess we'll just do this silly 2011 gimmick. Feels like that weird balloon defense game that was prevalent almost on everyone's computer. Long live Constantine 11th. Long live the last patriarch. This is the easily one of the worst additions to this game that no one likes. I forgot. Don't I have... There we go, finally.
Defend that area.
Thank you, good grief.
Secure that. Make your stand there. Hold that point for me. Make your stand there.
How much is that time? Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Hold there. Make your stand there. Make your stand there. Secure that point. Make your stand there.
Man, this segment's so boring, dude. It's not even like that bad, it's just so stinking tedious. It's not like... I'll give some credit for effort for doing something new and different, but it's just... It's literally just point and click, and it doesn't feel like you're... It doesn't feel like you're actually doing all that much. Like, it's not an actual, like, really well done RTS mode. There are some RTS games that does this way better, and it does feel like they're chasing trends. It's just story of Ubisoft, honestly. It's just sad. But
Make your stand there.
make a stand there.
Make your stand there.
Alright, here we go. Yeah, I know I can loot. Ah, yeah, I forgot you can do that. I forgot you can do that, but so tedious. Yeah, Zam, yeah. Yeah, God bless him. Yeah, I'm gonna turn this off after this annoying level. Easily the worst level in the entire game.
Make your stand there. Make your stand there. Hold there.
Finally at the final end. No, wait a minute, I just realized they're reusing models from Brotherhood. I just realized that. I have not played this game in a hot minute. I just realized that. Away, there we go. Oh, shoot. Oh, that is nonsense. Eh. Magic barricade.
Defend that area. Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Oh, that is just silly. That's just silly. That's just silly. It's just silly.
Make your stand there. Make your stand there.
Oh my god, are you serious? There we go. Allow them to bring little siege weapons in the city, yeah. Just don't think about it. Alright, I'm done. That was so dumb. Yeah, 84%. Yeah. So stupid. I hate the whole 100% synchronization nonsense. Never like that. It should be fun in order to want to do these things and not feel like you're forced to do it. You know, that's what I always hated about their mission design. It's like it doesn't feel like there's like a good way of player freedom. There's not enough player freedom. The tower defense is just what hasn't been said about it? What hasn't been said about it? It's just so trivial. It's like, wow. Whatever. Whatever. I had fun. Streaming at least. Yeah, that's what I guess I'll cut it right there. That was unbelievable. Alright, guys, take care, man. Stay chill, guys. Stay chill and God bless.